Welcome to the story of the week. This week's story is a showcase written by Kenneth Woods titled Play by Play. Lady Lions clawed their way into the second straight Southland final. On Wednesday afternoon, Southeastern junior guard Hailey Giaratano banked in the game-winning layup to seal a 60-58 overtime victory over number 5 seeded Texas A&M-Commerce. The victory sends the number 1 seeded Lady Lions to Jersey Mike's Southland Conference Women's Championship finals for the second consecutive year and brings them to the doorstep of their first NCAA tournament bid. Coming into the tournament, the Lions were 19-9 overall and 14-4 in Southland Conference play, while averaging 62.7 points per game. They won their first regular season title and earned a double bye in the tournament, which is being held at the Legacy Center in Lake Charles. Southeastern sat through the first 2 rounds of the tournament and waited for its opponent to meet them in the semifinal. On Tuesday, A&M-Commerce, whose mascot is also the Lions, defeated number 4 seeded Incarnate Word 65-62 to set up the semifinal clash. The Battle of the Lions began with a jumper from freshman guard Jen Pierre to get Southeastern on the board first. Pierre would finish the night leading all scorers with 19 points on 9-18 shooting, 50%, to go along with the 3 rebounds, 3 assists, and 5 steals. The teams traded blows for much of the first quarter until just over the 2-minute mark when Southeastern went on an 8-1 run to close out the quarter, leading 21-14. The run was bolstered by 2 3-pointers from junior guard Deja Harvey and a layup on a fast break from senior guard Chrissy Brown. Fast break points proved to be a difference maker for Southeastern, leading A&M-Commerce in that category 12-0. The Lady Lions' prosperous start continued in the second quarter. After a steal and a couple of layups from Pierre, Southeastern's lead ballooned to 10. However, that lead rapidly dissipated thanks to poor shooting and many turnovers. The club shot 3-12, 23.1% from the field and 0-4 from beyond the arc, in stark contrast to their sharp shooting in the first. Southeastern committed 4 turnovers in the second, culminating in 6 points for the number 5 seeded Lions. A&M-Commerce took advantage of Southeastern's slump to go on an 18-4 run to snatch the lead away. Junior forward Desiree Colonel capped the rally with a layup to take 33-29 lead into halftime. Southeastern's defense failed to challenge A&M-Commerce, commanding inside presence, as the opposing line shot 7-9, 77.8%, into the paint during the second. The break proved unable to prove Southeastern's shooting woes. In the third quarter, the Lions shot 4-15, 26.7% from the field. Unfortunately for SLU, A&M-Commerce's 3-11, 27.3% shooting performance from the field did not fare much better. The difference in the third came down to the disparity in free throws. Southeastern shot 1-2, 50% from the charity stripe, while A&M-Commerce shot 6-7, 85.7% to pad their lead. Combined with a 6-1 run over the final, A&M-Commerce took a 45-38 over the top seed in the fourth quarter. A potential Southeastern rally began in less than ideal fashion after A&M-Commerce senior forward Zaria Collins hit a bucket in the paint to bring their lead to 9, 47-38. The Lady Lions were able to keep within striking distance after Giaratano and senior guard Sierra Cunningham each drafted a pair of free throws, cutting the SLU deficit to 5. After a free throw from TAMUC's Zaria Collins, a three-pointer from junior guard Alexis Horn, and a fast break score from Pierre whittled A&M-Commerce's lead down to 1. The deficit would increase to 7, however, as Pierre failed to connect on a jumper and Giaratano missed a layup in the paint. It was a 3-possession game with 2 minutes and 39 seconds left, and the Lady Lions season and potential NCAA tournament bid rested on whatever resolve they can muster. Thankfully, the club rose to the challenge, proving why they captured the top seed in the conference by mounting a furious comeback to tie the game. Their show of resiliency began after Horn capitalized on the fast break opportunity with a bucket in the paint after recording a steal. Next, Pierre converted a 3-point play between a layup and a free throw to bring the score to 54-52. Finally, Giaratano scored a game-tying layup in the paint, 54-54. Their sudden scoring burst was coupled with an incredible defensive effort. They held the number 5 seeded Lions scoreless over the last 2 minutes and 39 seconds and forced 3 turnovers. Horn missed a layup at the buzzer officially sealed the game's venture into overtime. A&M-Commerce took a 2-point lead in the extra period, following a pair of free throws from junior forward Olivia Russell. While Southeastern struggled to respond over half of overtime, their staunch defense, which produced 3 turnovers, kept them in the game. Finally, with 2 minutes and 32 seconds left, a Pierre steal led to a score to tie the game once more, 56-56. With 1 minute and 55 seconds left, A&M-Commerce junior guard Mia Deck sank 2 free throws to bring the score to 58-56. A defensive stalemate ate up over a minute of clock. With 20 seconds left and elimination on the horizon, Giaratano knocked down another game-tying shot to keep her team's championship and NCAA tournament aspirations alive. A clutch steal from Brown put the ball in Southeastern's possession with 4 seconds left. With the ball in her hand, Giaratano cemented her status as a clutch performer and Southeastern's hero, with a game-winning runner off the glass to put the Lady Lions up with 0.4 seconds left. Giaratano then swatted away a desperation inbound heave to seal a second straight championship game berth for the top seed. The final score was 60-56. In the post-game conference, head coach Hailey Giaratano commended her team's ability to produce under pressure. Yes, we were regular season champions, but in this game, we were the underdogs. I don't know why, but we thrived in that situation, Giaratano said. Pierre commented on how the Lady Lions each picked each other up both on and off the court. In overtime, I was missing a couple shots, and I was down on myself. But the team picked me up, so down the line, if he missed a couple shots, I know other people will make shots, she said. Toughness is a focal point in the team's philosophy, according to Giaratano. We are tough-nosed athletes. We are tough-nosed coaches. And that right there wins a lot of ball games, she said. Southeastern will play number 3 seeded Lamar today at 4 p.m. for the Southland crown, with a pair of dancing shoes for the NCAA tournament also on the line. The game will be televised on ESPNU. For more information on the Southland Conference, visit Southland Sports. Visit Lion Sports for more information on Southeastern's women's basketball.